I think he's referring to something else, but if we're referring to
Okay, Zeta on defense, RRQ on attack. They want to start it off by a fast B hit. They've got a 3-person stack. Hold up.
For RRQ, they don't want that to be a possibility.
Definitely not. But also, what we do want to see is just some signs of life from Zeta, perhaps. Starting on the defense so far, but also big garage fight coming through. Trailblazer already stunned up and instantly ran off the get-go. It's Monyet, tip of the spear into sight, getting shot down by Sugar Zero. Sugar Hero again.
That's a lockdown right there.
Not the way you want to start
That
out
is
the
an
pistol.
absolute lockdown. But it was nice from Sugar Zero.
That was a
insane
paranoia.
Omen flash into multiple kills.
Great setup right from the start. Absol drops the relay bolt in the B main choke point. Guiding Light confirming Jemkin's position.
Ran into the stack site. Yeah, they had a good setup for this.
They can get. They want to try to cause an upset. In fact, the relay bolt wasn't even dumped. It gets thrown on Jemkin's
very
head
nice,
to close
man.
things out.
Very nice.
Pistol from Zeta.
Oh, it's a good start.
Nice coordination towards the end of that as well. You know, little relay movement. Can't forget a round like that. Not the way you want to start.
Look at that paranoia. Oh man, that feels good. That is exactly why
he had the 2 at the back
Omen.
as well.
Great supportive flashes from XDL. Absol might be blind, but so is everyone on RRQ.
Nice.
Okay. The confidence flowing. What is this?
What's the response going to be, though?
Solo Stinger on attack. It just feels a little weird to put it on the Omen, but
Absol under pressure, but drops Crazy Guy.
I don't mind the Solo Stinger buy. But I feel like it should be on the Neon or something?
They're going to push into spawn here.
Or the Waylay, if the Waylay's going to bait the Neon a little bit.
Automatic weapons.
Absol. It's an easy cleanup for Absol, isn't it? Farming himself up an overdrive cushy, all on his lonesome, clinging to a Fnatic
Very nice. Nice start from him.
I would have thought it would be illegal to equip that as an RRQ player.
You would think. But,
okay, 2 away.
Other than that, though, I mean,
Chicken Hot Pete with the Prime. Appreciate the 2 months, man. Thank you.
Absol 2 off the overdrive now.
They can't have a favorite, man. That's like kids, right?
But RRQ get what they were looking for there. Test the waters over on
at least you
A,
shouldn't
get a
say
couple of kills, do get the plant money, and a couple of ult orbs for their trouble before they head into the first gun round here.
Just where really things need to start to flow for RRQ.
Love how Zed is playing at the moment. A side
the bonus is decent. They could maybe make it a little bit better. I would honestly get a Bucky here,
it does seem like
considering some of the money.
Waiting to see what the early round looks like for Zeta, but
4 pass and punish over towards middle. Wait for the smoke. 1 goes in front, and then re-hit. Oh, this is a nice idea. It's a good idea though. You bait him in with the Waylay, and then you actually just re-hit.
A lot of utility, a lot of players in the middle of the map have RRQ, so they're going to go meet up with Xfero outside of A main and get straight into that A site, which will push Zeta into a retake.
It's a good reaction from
RRQ. Not in
RRQ.
great positions to flood, and the Sky is still in spawn here, so they're going to opt to take ramp control first.
Be a great way to start things off, unless Xfero can somehow find the right timing to turn things back around. Getting things smoked off for now, but at the same time, more players positioned up towards elbow. Xfero starting to make a move. Zeta still wanting to keep things contained on the A side. Xfero not even needed at this point because his whole team just disappeared.
Holy bro, look at how easy that was for them.
Walk away with bonus.
Yeah, I think the ring rust
and
is
it's like
showing
a
a little bit on
clean
this
bonus.
map for RRQ.
They all get some upgrades as well. The money's incredible.
They've
Pistol
touched
into a
in kickoff
bonus.
for it all so far this year. Only played it a little bit here and there in the off-season most recently. And Zeta have a couple more recent games than that. So far, it's looked like quite a routine game of split from them. Hasn't really been any pushback at all from RRQ. 3 clean round wins on the defense in a row from Zeta. Another perfect retake. Love that they don't try to force the flood there. They wrap around.
Yeah, maybe RRQ don't play together enough there.
Once again, look at all the util assists. Paranoia and Guiding Light. The flashes have been gorgeous.
There's some kind of plan. Did their defensive wall help them quite a lot there? I think so.
Sensible watch party from Zeta this time.
They used a different wall to block off main and here, right? So they could wrap in sight.
Perhaps it's tech issues as well, but Gotta keep things rolling.
I mean, Cushy's checking his in-ears because he couldn't hear most of those rounds, but I think that's basically just because Sugar Zero's dumped a paranoia on them every single round.
That is true. Ever since the pistol.
It's a good start from Zeta, but we've seen good starts from underdogs. We've seen a good start from Team Secret on Fracture. Does not a map win make. RRQ.
Why is there 4 on site? I think because they, well, they had a chance to not be 4 on site, for sure, because Skydog went in, cleared space, and they insta-Skydog back, and they didn't see someone until deep. So maybe they should have taken the space when they did that. They for sure could have taken CT. But I think there was like, maybe there was a wall here that was wrecking them. Like the defense wall here that meant they got to creep on site without this. And then maybe they were just here too early because of the wall. I'm not sure. I would have to watch it again. They, I mean, either way, man. Look at the start. It's incredible. Eco.
Seen them do damage before.
Could have chance to farm the ecos.
On the line with the Outlaw. Starts things off well. Saturate does zone Monyet away. He's not going to be able to do too much with that Bucky. Ended up and pushed away as RRQ look for something in mid.
Trailblazer to check A main as well. I mean, it feels as though Zeta are
Zeta guy is gone? Nah, dude, he'll be back.
Every decision they're about to make.
He'll be back. Holy, bro.
Yeah. I mean, you probably knew that Jemkin was going to do something like that to you, but you're never quite ready for it. Guiding light in towards ropes. Moves in the middle of the map being made here, and Zeta responding in kind.
Silent drop, Paranoia to flush in, but Jemkin still.
Oh.
Ready for the second. Don't think he knows that XDL was there, and he can't refract straight onto the same position. It's not going to work too favorably.
He delayed a little bit though, so his team could take some more space.
It's open for business.
An incredible round for them, and this time they do take a little bit of more space than the round before.
Does have a relay bolt in the back pocket as well.
That Bucky up close. But she still has dog, and still has dog, but he probably doesn't really want to dog and give away the fact that they push close, even though it is
down, unfortunately.
Good chance anyway. Nice, dude.
So it's a clear push from Monyet.
Oh! That's love. Dude, that's fast, man.
I mean, gorgeous shots on the
fast shots.
From Cushy and
I mean, they hit some nice shots this whole round.
We saw the same thing in just a map previous. 3 in a row from Secret, and then you got a half buy from KRX. Can never take for granted that you're going to run away with the game with these strong starts.
I mean, sure.
We've just got fantastic aimers in Pacific that even with a handful of sheriffs, a shotgun or two, they can steal a round away from you.
Kind of putting in
Jesus.
What Paper thing was talking about. Is this why Zeta needs
Lovely
the
shots,
aim
man.
labs?
Really was.
Listen into RQ's
A round full of them.
team,
Okay. I will. Nice. There's default, okay?
What?
Well, into the side they go. Lot of pressure
that
on
English?
Eco
That was
here.
crazy.
Operator isolated and picked off. The Seekers have created a little bit more space over on the lurk though. Xfero doesn't find much luck, and the numbers will equalize now.
4v4 at the same time though. As you look to utility to set things up, Zeta still has theirs, and they have been pretty good on it so far. Now it's the Seekers to inform things first and foremost.
Paranoia goes forward.
Mate, I couldn't understand any of that.
The
only thing I can understand for that is we're hitting sight.
Especially up around Pillar. That's
I know
where
we're
they
going
really
in.
make their stand. Down to just Shota left, where RRQ just needs to hold. I mean, the response was just too darn good. No way Shota makes it out of this.
Convergent pass picked up by Jemkin there.
Dude, that was chaotic, man. I honestly wouldn't even be able to tell you. I had flash. I did hear flash.
You gotta be Southeast Asian to understand.
But
Yeah,
then
I don't. I'm sure that you need to translate that one for me, Quack. I can't. I am lost, man. In
Well, I
fact,
heard them say rafters.
Yeah.
oh, we heard
I
rafters
don't
here.
even know. But look, it's
I only had
within
flash.
the chaos that they make it work. I think Jovi is the one who's got the toughest job because he's got to kind of decipher that on the regular. I'm sure
Dude,
he's
if they can
starting to speak
understand it,
more Southeast Asian, though,
if they can
as time
understand
goes
it, then fair play. Then it works.
Round up for Zeta though. He's speaking Japanese pretty soon, not quite. The Bucky not sounding off. Just XDL with the Sheriff who should be surrounded soon enough. Got more utility coming in from RRQ to really cement their hold over the site.
Just a low buy.
Zeta and Sugar Zero next up.
Saving enough for the op, so
Everyone's fallen
op into
around
next
and
round.
RRQ
Op next
feels
round,
like
but
the half buy was the catalyst that is starting
gonna be
this
on the
attacking
waylay,
side.
right?
Sugar Zero, two-way crossfire for him to contend with. Another paranoia in the back pocket, but a stinger not good enough to finish up Xfero.
We're saving here, yeah, sure.
Just gonna hold on to the Phantom for
Okay.
round number 9.
Bad stuff for
Round number
RRQ,
7.
but look
Can't
at
do
this
that.
recovery. It's incredible. Their money gets
Yeah, I mean,
outrageous.
let's not forget that Jemkin was the one with the Sheriff to start everything off, but it's also RRQ
Warrior Monkey,
having
thanks so
stronger
much for the tier 1, man.
post-plants, I
Appreciate the
think.
6 months.
really making things a lot better.
Thank you
as they
for that.
equalize the score. Zeta, you know, they had all the coordinated utility from before, but not really being able to play off of it this time.
They didn't have great guns. Great flash from Cushy there at the end. Love to see it. 3 up for RRQ, 3 in a row now. Do have money for an op here on Eco yet again. I'm quite surprised at the duelist pairing. The one standout for me in kickoff for Zeta Division was Eco on Neon, but they've opted to put Absol, who was the primary op user, on the waylay. On the Neon, while Eco is
still
on the
gonna op
waylay
on-
using the op, which I thought would 100% be the opposite way around.
Yeah, I agree with that as well.
We'll see.
Don't
He
even
has a
opt
little
for
bit
that.
more luck here. In fact,
Opt
no
for the
op
op,
Eco, and
sure.
it will be once again a big fight over B main.
Especially with Absol
They
doing
don't
so
go for
far,
the
but
op.
now you're gonna get hit with all the flashes. Try an attempt at the TP, but it's just
nice.
Absol to come in through and collapse.
What a stun
Yeah,
this was.
lovely. Jemkin and Crazy Guy pinned into a corner. 10 and 3 for Absol. He's had a lot of hype around him. Cushy,
Can't do that with the op, that's
big
true.
2K on the Sheriff to close out.
Where did
round of this
Jemkin
game.
Saturate go?
Needs to come up big once again. Could be another vintage Xfero clutch, because he's got a lot of space on this A site. Or Snake
Why is this round really
Can be
scary still though?
utilised.
Look how much space they
we
got.
have here on Zeta Division. Well, they've pushed mid. They've cleared all of that out.
This is
Haven't
nice
seen
from
anything on
Zeta.
the
They
big
have
side
no
of the
map control, so they push
Fast
down
lane
towards
as well
mid.
as the Sky utility can really help them kind of play a bit more of an easier retake.
Flash should be coming up soon. A few more
Yeah, they
seconds,
hit the
but at the
util
same
over
time
towards A
for
as well,
RRQ,
so
like, how do you position after the plant?
time to
I mean, I
go.
love
They've
Xfero's
lost so
position.
much
You've gotta
space that
play
they know
forward,
that,
you've gotta play on
well,
the front foot and get
they know
some
that someone
things to
should be
kinda
like
equalise the
close on the
situation.
outskirts.
Absol, patience
Nice
though,
hold,
is
man.
on for the ace now. This could be a big one for him.
Or not.
Very, very nice. That's a
The
clean
whole
round.
team just,
Full
set up
surviving.
a bit of a
It's a
trap
nice
against
push
the
over towards B.
situation, unfortunately.
Nice
Yeah,
and
I would
easy
have
for
to
Zeta.
see.
Good response.
I would have to see where Jemkin
Or
Saturate
gun
goes,
surviving is
because
going to help them build that
that should be
economy, 'cause
stopping
looking at
this.
RRQs after the half buy, they have really just financially taken off in this game. Should have 2, maybe even 3 good buy rounds following this one. Couple of ults in the mix as well. That's good stuff. Really, really good utility
But he
there
fluffed
from
it,
Zeta.
right? Is that not his one that...
It's like
No,
the
that's his
paranoia
teammate's
came
one.
in from the
He
side
doesn't
of,
reactively use it.
RRQ there, but didn't quite catch Absol.
Unless it was
He slid
behind him.
just a little bit to the right and found the perfect pocket of play to deal with Monyet and find the other 2 pinned in the
He
corner.
just missed it. Now this was his
Those little
team's.
differences, millimeters in positioning that can
That was
decide one of
Zeta's.
those exchanges.
It might have been
RRQ not
behind.
Trying to slow down anytime soon, though. Oh, and at the same time,
Oh, what is
Convergent
this
has been
one?
pushing outside of B
Wall
Zeta.
down
Yeah,
deep.
in the
We take
meantime,
B
though,
main. We
Ace
all behind it. We
taken by
pinch out
RRQ,
towards.
TP in towards
Sure.
heaven. Shooter can hear all of this. There's the pivot to the other side of the map. Sugar Zero is already on the flank.
Stays hidden long enough. You start to play off of the attention your teammates could find.
Nice kill,
And that's
man.
numbers out for Zeta.
Zeta, they're pretty
RRQ,
good.
What's the response? You have the ults, but do you have the right position, the right timing to deploy them? Outside
How
of
late does
screens,
this
they start
Omen
to find
play?
contact. They're still trying to stay hidden though. There the convergent paths go, but
And they got the ult
Zeta
out of them.
suddenly pays no
They know where he is
heed,
'cause of
no
the ult.
mind to any of this. It's just Jemkin left, stuck inside of screens, trying to land the shots, but ultimately the
Nice.
spike
I mean, dude,
lost.
nice round.
Yeah, it's another gorgeous retake from Zeta.
Yeah, it is there.
They were all
I
over
will
that
say,
round. They ran a
Shota did
huge set
very
play
well.
straight down
He's
the
like
middle
in
of the
an
map, crunching
insanely
through B
rough
main with the
spot, but the
conversion
double
pass
smoke
straight
kind of
through
helped him
Ramen.
out a little bit.
Use all of that map control and information to be able to set themselves up from a great retake. Great opener from Shooter. Cracks heaven open, follow-up, guiding light, and Trailblazer confirms the position of Xfero, and from there it's quite easy for them to put the pieces together.
What happened to Gen G? They
They have
fell
full
apart
ramp
since their
control.
masters.
It feels
Mate,
like RRQ is just
they lost,
scrambling to find
they
any
lost a
kills
couple
in
of
that
players,
first
man.
fight.
Big players.
Really couldn't coordinate it together. Definitely a lot of frustration.
Not the
on
same
this
team
side for
anymore.
now. I mean,
Different
needing
meta as
to
well.
String together so much, but not being able to find it right now. You still have the buys though, at least for RRQ.
Get Jovi and Warbirds involved in the conversation and see what they can come up with on this attacking side. Hasn't been as much of an issue getting into post plants on the A side of the map. The B exchange has not gone well at all this game from RRQ. They lost the pistol.
I mean, there's so much aggro over towards middle that they probably need to have someone getting info there.
Zeta undeniably have felt like the better team in this game so far. Outside of getting, you know, E-code and a couple of good gun rounds in from RRQ.
Also
I'm
speak
really
about the
liking what
afterplans for one as well.
Together so far.
Yeah, new coach, well, new head coach, I should say. We start to see these rounds where a bit more attention around middle, and they can kind of pivot off of it. Meanwhile, for RRQ,
does this mean we have to give credit to Mini?
like
nah, only if they win.
Singular sites like A, but if they start to lose players,
if it's a close loss, it's still a loss. Then it's fine.
Post plants. Now we're back into B though. Zeta's pushing out.
Right down the middle of the map.
One of the most aggro middles I've ever seen.
Catch that Sewers player out of position, but Gem can rarely so. Do have the operator out on the attacking side.
Whoa.
Crazy guy looking to roll back the years.
Wonder how many he saw here. There's, I mean, you might have seen 2 at least.
Otherwise, not finding too much for now.
Trailblazer will go through the middle of the map though, clears out all of mid. It started a very heavy mid setup, but now you're getting a shift into an A re-clear.
Start to scale, but at the same time, Zeta has their own plans. 3 players to go up against Xfero.
God, look at how proactive they are though. It's nice, man. Teams could learn a good amount from
this. So that
this.
won't reveal the position of Xfero, but he's caught by Shooter.
Oh, and then it's the B side. Oh, Eco! Out from Raptors, finds 2. It's Crazy Guy in response, but unfortunately, without numbers, it's just going to be a tough post-plant.
3 on the flank for Crazy Guy here. He's got to do something very special with the operator. Starts off well.
Tries to reposition. Meanwhile, Monyet still trying to fend off incoming assailants from the other side, but goes down to overdrive.
Very nice. Dude, it's beautiful to watch at the moment. Push over towards middle, create the question mark. So while they're going through, clearing the question mark, they're already 3-person grouping up, pushing over towards A. Take a timing over towards Heaven from the reaction of the A def.
And every time
nice,
it feels like in the mid round, Zeta is kind of outplaying RRQ.
Oh, they're for sure outplaying them.
Push out A,
yeah, they're insanely proactive. Look at this.
Opening kills.
I mean, it's a bit weird to push up there when you've had that guy, but he has 2 running past.
Often caught in transition and never quite comfortable once the spike goes down.
I'm not exactly sure what it is, but like the double duelist of it all.
I mean, Zeta is just out-positioning them, it feels like. Could be a mess in A main on the cards.
Look at this, something else aggro 4.
Straight through.
Problem is there's 3 here, they might get wrecked.
Utility to work off
Whoa,
of, but
nice shot.
Absol just piggybacking off of the saturate.
Nice shot.
Now
This guy's out-aiming everyone.
Paranoia in response, but no one to follow up. Meanwhile, Zeta just has numbers to go again, and again. The trades.
It's impressive. Absol's playing really well though. As much as they're doing like lovely stuff around the map, he's winning so many aim drills.
Creative, different approaches on this defensive side. You've seen a mid crunch. You've seen great fights for B main. That time a set play outside of A main. The depth.
This is
on
the
this defense.
I mean, this is the best I've seen him play.
RRQ on the other hand,
cover going out.
Feeling a lot more than just lesser equipped right now.
Very timid, waiting for a push, waiting for Zeta to shift in the mid round and give them something. Crazy Guy waiting in the wings. He's been very patient behind the flower pot here. See if this is going to bloom into something quite fruitful for him. Freebie onto Absol, lets it past.
30 seconds left.
Keeps his crosshair train for the second follow-up.
That's lucky.
Be a bit more support from Monyet would be nice, but he gets caught by Shota. Teleports onto site to try to get the spike down at the very least, but now you think towards the 1v2 where Absol just suddenly shows
16
up.
to 4.
Could you blame the man? He's having a hell of a game for Zeta Division.
And
just
rounds
take
in,
that
16 to 4.
son. He's 30 HP against Crazy Guy. We were pointing out Crazy Guy's clutch statistics going into this game, but when Absol is 16 and 4, he doesn't
they're
care.
talking a
That's
little
the
bit
only
as well.
numbers that matter.
New talent. Well, I mean, he's been in here since kickoff, but still suddenly showing up on the server this day definitely brings you, a lot of inspiration for Zeta.
I mean, you know, I was saying, man, Eco was a great Neon. Apparently, they're just printing great Neons in Zeta Division right now.
This guy looks great on Neon.
Paranoia's a
The change is already
for
making
RRQ.
sense.
It feels like they're never quite in the right position at the right time. The timing every single round feels like it's been favoring Zeta Division. And when we say, I hope this team's been putting the work in the offseason, this is what we mean. It's been just such a great defensive side.
4.0 KD, now they're back to the 4-stack towards middle. RRQ though?
They're on another buy. Have the overdrive, have got a pit if they can get themselves into a post plant. The thing is that Xfero has often been the lurker.
Yeah, this is
outside
going to
of
be a free
A
side.
main, so
Okay,
I'm not
RRQ
sure
had a
it's gonna be on the
timeout
side to get
earlier,
that post plant.
and they've been losing a lot of
Pull the
after
shadows
plants
into
over
A,
towards
but in
A.
Zeta Division,
So
I mean, I can't blame them. They're just playing
let's
full
see.
retake. 'Cause
They
why
lost
wouldn't
kind of
you?
because they had
Every
4
time
over towards
they
site.
retake this
If they
A
want
side,
to
they
improve
dominate
it
the
better,
round.
it should be like 3 or 2 over
That's a
towards
different approach,
site.
though. They haven't had to deal
Probably
with a pit on
3
elbow
considering this
before.
plant, and then they should take heaven once
have
they
their
lose
own
somewhere.
pit.
Or they just have you
Eagle might be
fight
able to get a
here if you
conversion
got the
pass
pit.
as
This holding
well.
heavy spawn.
Just doing their due diligence for now. They're at the early spots.
Yeah, convergent pass would be the.
It feels so
ultimate
weird
break
to look at the
pit
minimap
opening,
and see
Still
both
have
of
your
the
flashes
duelists
and
holding
everything as
behind.
well. Could find you some entry into the pit. So they're going to start things off with Paranoia, Absol onto Jemkin, but then into the pit. And that's
Hit
where the
into
main
a
obstacle
pit.
comes. You try to hop over the hurdle, but Cushy stands in your way. Lightspeed over
What
the
a
top.
savior
and
kill.
Sugar Zero goes peeking off of it. The pit has gone through. And now it's just Crazy Guy at half HP. Sugar Zero tries to get ahead. Crazy
a giant
Guy
crouch,
jumps at
man.
the pit with the bulldog.
Dude, RRQ
Big 3K,
legit
this
needed
man wants
this.
to go to Ho Chi Minh,
Hero play.
and that doesn't start with an upset against Zeta in the first round of your group. 4 up for RRQ, hanging on this attacking side of Split. Another great retake attempt from Zeta Division, has to be said though. Sugar Zero, I don't think he's missed a Paranoia this entire game. Every time this guy
Oh, no,
throws a
he's hitting
Paranoia,
with him.
somebody gets a kill.
Let's go, boy.
It's just how on point they are with the utility. Still comes close. But either way, down to the end of the first half. That's when
First
the
time
op
they
shows
get the
up.
up out.
It's about as free as it gets. Jemkin in, up, over the top. Eco.
Wait, is that right?
jumping
No,
at
I
the
think
bit
it's the
for a
second
little
time
bit
actually.
more. Just looking for some information. Oh no, the refract's gone. He is trusting this angle. Guiding light being prepped, and he still banks one straight through it. How has he almost gotten
Did
away with
he-
that?
If he
Not too
didn't mess
bad,
up
and then
his
the whole team can
dash
just
there,
lay
he
out
gets
from the top
out.
of heaven as well.
It's kind of
It's
insane.
RRQ
I mean,
to
he was
bank
blind,
everything
so
on a smoke and a little bit of
pretty
stealth
valid.
to get into sight.
Creeping on in here. RRQ trying to get themselves into another
Dashed
post
into the
flag
box,
would be
yeah. Oh, he was full
another
blind
big
on his
play
screen,
from
no doubt
Crazy
about
Guy.
it.
Paranoia at the ready. Smoke just came back up for him. Jemkin in B main will definitely be tested here.
Has to come up with the goods, because if not, this round could
Yeah, I think
be
RRQ
done
need another
for
hero play.
RRQ. He's got so many players to contend with as well, and Absol's already keeping him in check.
Oh,
Spotted by the angle just around the edge. What can Xfero and Crazy Guy offer up? Separate positions, not too bad if they can connect the shots, but way too far apart. The
an
flicks are
impressive
not
half,
there.
man.
It's Zeta instead.
It's an
another
impressive
round
half.
where
I think
I
we
was
got a
looking
pretty
at
good
Crazy
game
Guy
here.
in hell, holding that Paranoia, and I was looking at him potentially connecting that on the entirety of the Zeta Division team, but Absol was ahead of it for what feels like the third or the fourth time that half.
Guy's on another plane of existence.
It's a phenomenal game from him.
Eco as well.
Yeah. Let's see if we get to see it here. Yeah, look, Absol, the Paranoia goes to his left, hits both of his teammates, but he's just one step in front of it. That's what you want
Is
from your
Zeta
Neon.
playing good? Yeah, Zeta's playing good.
How many was that from Absol? That was 18, 19, 20. I'm not sure. He was almost a 20 bomb in the first half of regulation.
And it's got to be like the second or third time that he's actually gotten ahead of a Paranoia.
I'm at time.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I just pressed that.
And half the
I'll
time,
do
I
it
feel
next.
like when he's coming
got it
into
next
these
map.
sites,
Surely
like
I
he
remember
is shooting
Brand.
at people who can't see. XDL and Sugar Zero are throwing the best flashes you have ever seen. Really good defense from Zeta Division. But now we need to see some good leadership. 400 ACS first half, 19 kills for Absol. Wasn't a player who left off the page when Zeta picked him up, but you saw some flashes, some good moments in the off-season from his Yoru. He continued you know, 1 or 2 of those into kickoff, had a couple of good maps for himself, but he started off stage 1 with a bang.
Absol 7 on VFL. Man, he's looking really good. He's hitting so many shots. And his wall timing is like very nice.
4 rounds in this first half, off of the back of some post plants in the early stages of it, but towards the end.
Yeah, I mean, 4 rounds is good enough. The thing I'm more concerned with is it doesn't feel like there's any individual brilliance coming out from anyone, bar maybe Cushy and Jemkin on
Is your
that
VFL
sheriff
going?
round. I'm surprised
quite a
they
lot
had
of
4 rounds, if I'm honest.
I got 2 RRQ members, so not great right now.
3 more. Well, onto the defense
You just
now
gotta give
for
it to
RRQ,
Zeta, man. They look good.
Went off with 3-2. Seeing a lot of utility dumped into the B site. This crazy guy trying to play around it, hides inside the smoke, tosses out the paranoia, but unfortunately cannot deal against Absol.
This guy's doing great,
And
man.
then the rest of the team to follow
This
through.
guy is
Players
doing
out
great.
towards
Absol is
Raptors, all
20 to
dropping
6.
around. RRQ has no hold.
Gonna have to be Jemkin and Cushy to bail them out of a bad situation yet again. Guarding light up over the top. This could be an overextension from Zeta.
Oh, that's how
Jemkin
they play it.
pounces, and a pistol on the defense is exactly what they need.
At least they're all together. I can't be super mad
Bit
at
of a
it.
lifeline afforded to them by Jemkin. Also the guy who started everything off in the first half, the sheriff round that they had.
Not sure that up the ropes is ever gonna
Stuff.
be good though.
Bit of a duo going on between Jemkin and Cushy that has saved RRQ a couple of times this game already. Good stuff from Crazy Guy, turtling inside of his bunker smoke. He got a little bit of info right at the start of the round and ran back into the site and immediately dropped that dark cover. He was well and truly ahead of the play. We keep seeing ghost multi-frags from heaven. It's a good position for it.
What
Now
is
Jemkin's got
this?
the outlaw out. This is where
The
I
double
expect my man to start putting
double
on a
dive
clinic.
with double shorty.
Got to. Love to see more multi-kills.
I mean,
Perhaps some from Xfero
It's
in
such
this
a low
round.
investment that it's pretty cool.
Shorty's out.
If anyone plays close, you
Judge
have chances.
in hand. He's backing off though, just trying to anchor.
Yeah,
up.
RRQ
Back
did
to
well
side
to
below
play the.
Absol.
Hey, they get over
Evading
towards
all
site
of
as
the
well.
incoming shots. Xfero's
Yeah.
going to shut that down for the time being. Slightly revealed.
They get into
Zeta
good
starts
positions
to
with them. I don't mind this
set
buy
things
at all,
up.
man. This is pretty.
Yeah,
It's
he
pretty
goes
cool.
good for one
Keep an
here.
eye on the luck from Sugar Zero.
Man hasn't gone down yet from Zeta though. They're slowing
Yeah,
things
there's
down
a
'cause
free
Sugar
A site
Zero's
right
walked
now.
all the way through 8.
Just calling them back. RRQ, meanwhile, thinks that something is up. They will check with the flash. Kind of confirming that site is somewhat clear. You see that smoke out towards spawn, and that should inform you enough.
Love the detail. Xfero's juggled that judge to Monya in exchange for the Bulldog. Set him up for that frag because he still has armor. Might have made a difference against the shorty. You don't want to run armorless into a shorty.
Yeah, shift into a retake mindset. Still not going to help too much though, but at least you have the numbers to really overwhelm the site. Just a classic in XDL,
Enemy remaining.
and unfortunately overwhelmed. Shota out from heaven. Will try whatever he can,
Right.
but it's Xfero at the end of it all.
Let's see. The bonus is gonna be
Jemkin
nice. It's a good
Should
bonus.
get the defuse here. One off the conversion paths going into
Zeta
the
at least got a
bonus round
plant.
for
Money's a
RRQ.
bit better.
Only lost one gun there
Maybe let's
at
kill
the
them
end of
before
things,
they plant
which
next time.
looks like it was a Spectre. Yeah, not too bad. Zeta Division, what do they have on the attacking side on their gun round? So an excellent defense, where a lot of things went well for them, and their star player dropped 19 kills and 400 ACS, but there's still another half of Valorant to be played here, and it's one that RRQ has started off well.
Did Nongxin play bad
Great thing,
yesterday?
as I said, Team Secret
The only
earlier,
thing they
you know,
played bad was
rounds,
their
good halves are one
Lotus.
thing, but actually putting the wins
Everything
together
else was pretty
over
good.
some of these solid teams in Pacific.
Their
is another
defense on
story.
Lotus is, well,
Definitely true.
I think
but
their comp's a
don't
little
wanna
messed
count
up,
it
to
out
be
just
honest.
yet.
But
Full stack.
if you play that comp, you got to do
barring Sugar
certain
Zero, though.
stuff on
They will
defense, and
still
they didn't
find
do any
the
of it.
entries. Hop off to the top of rafters and Absol to peek
Oh,
off
that's
of
a
it.
convincing
Little
buy
too
round.
easy. Just a contact play straight out A main. And the whole setup for RRQ crumbles.
Oh no.
Spike planted.
Jemkin did find himself the convergent paths over in B main. But outside of that, there's really just not much to say about this round. Xfero hoping that someone will go towards round.
One enemy remaining.
There goes Jemkin. Absol is
They were
razor
lacking
sharp right
basic
now.
fundamentals in Lotus. Yeah, I mean they were lacking an info senti as well. That's like the main thing.
Xfero with the judge.
But
just
they gotta
hoping for
do
the
other
on-point
stuff
play,
to
not maybe to die to the
cover
spike.
up.
They haven't found him, so
That was stuff to cover up that.
could still be good.
Yeah. Wouldn't be surprised to see it happen. He might go for one here, though.
It just looked uneasy on the map.
Money's not built up for Zeta. He's just going to go down to the spike. Interesting.
Not
Okay.
even. Oh, no.
He's into the firing squad. An easy ninth round from Zeta. Just a contact play out A main, and RRQ were caught with their pants down a little. It's what you want to see from your waylay. Not only does he find the opener, but the double dash refract confirms the positioning of the second player, and that's where you have 2 or 3 players following him up nicely. Absol seeing exactly where RRQ were positioned, courtesy of the waylay. But that was just a bonus for RRQ, so let's see what they have prepped for
they're
us.
aiming right
As
now.
we head into the first gun round, we'll have a
They're
little bit of a
aiming.
listen.
They normally get
Omen sky.
firepower diff pretty heavy.
Hyper smoke A, it's default guys. Not fast run.
I'll play close to Kong.
This is nice from Jemkin. It's a big risk, but
B main. I'll go one.
No one B main, right?
he takes
B main,
all
guys.
of B main.
Just wait first.
They still hold the line over
Can be
towards A.
Can.
It's a great info push from Jemkin. Gets full information that allows RRQ to trust this mid stack. Smoke thrown out in towards A main. You can still see that Xfero has the info line as long as the Viper wall is not up from the attackers. But if Jemkin goes down here, no more convergent paths for RRQ. It's the biggest ult they have access to.
Yeah, it's Jemkin though. He should be good if any. Backed off at the
One
wrong
person
second,
fake over
but
towards A, 2-person
does
fake.
he go back to reset up
Guy
that line? No,
flash,
I mean,
neon
rotation's
wall,
over.
pulls
Yeah,
everyone
because A
out of
is under so
position.
much pressure right now. Zeta have pumped that A site and drawn out a reaction from
Oh, it's
RRQ.
a
Bit of an
big
uncharacteristic
miss.
whiff from Jemkin.
That is a
Will
costly
give Zeta
miss.
control of the site.
Oh
That
my
might cost him the
goodness.
round.
Spike planted.
At least he
These guys
survives
have
and he
to go
still has
deep
ult
a
for
little
retake.
bit. 10 seconds before his smoke comes back up. Rest of the team has arrived though, so expect a full clash to calm before the storm. And then suddenly, lightning strikes. It's Crazy Guy out from heaven. Meanwhile, Zeta just still kind of
an eye on the
banking
wrap around
the
heaven.
spike plant
It's nice
itself.
from
They have a
Sugar
slight
Zero.
crossfire and a flank from XDL slowly marching through. RQ wants none of it. They just want to break through, bulldoze everything down. XDL arrives on the crime scene, and then it's Cushy.
Oh,
Sticks it
Oh no.
actually all the way through.
Oh no.
Oh, wait.
Oh, that's so,
The
so
final
close.
second, and XDL comes up with the Red Bull
That was
clutch.
so
that was
close,
so
bro.
close. Perfect timing from XDL.
I don't even know how.
Really couldn't have done better in that situation.
How long was left on this?
And RRQ, after throwing the kitchen sink at
I had
that
to
B
double check at
retake,
the top that he
conversion
actually
paths,
killed him in
starting line,
time.
Paranoia, they dive straight back in there. It's a favorable exchange for them. Jemkin goes ballistic despite the fact that he has glass cannon coming into this round. All taken away from them.
0.13.
Double digits from Zeta.
Whoa.
What?
Crazy Guy. Not long for this world if he goes for a repeat into that angle. Eco not feeling bold enough to march his way fully
Forces
into the
him
B
down
site.
to an... Oh, mate. Surely.
He made control at a minimum. He's happy.
Surely they take this map.
Just confirm information. Wait for the Paranoia to get sent through. Meanwhile, his team starts to play some reconnaissance outside of A.
Oh, Shield has been spotted.
Go, go, go.
He's running away, but he might not be long for this world. Unfortunately, at that range, the shorty's not going to be much use to
Nice
you,
from
which is where
RRQ.
Monyet steps into the
Instant
equation.
reaction.
The Bandits are
Ooh.
doing a lot
Honestly,
of damage here.
Bandits
Xfero finds Sugar Zero
maybe
in the
low
meantime,
underrated.
and it's a man advantage for RRQ until Crazy Guy gets pinched in spawn.
That's
As
the
long
kill
as
that
Absol's
decides the
still
round,
alive,
surely.
You still have to consider this big
Spike
threat.
planted.
And look at how he's repositioned out towards
I've
stairs
got
as
your
well.
trail.
Supported by perhaps a Flash Seekers. He could go hunting. RQ, meanwhile, they're still relatively armorless in this round. Just have to jump and dive in, hope for the
Ooh.
best. They get picked off by the Outlaw. One more and it would be convergent paths, but
Uh-oh.
okay. You've got the overdrive.
They
There's
got no
still
vision
some
block,
hope for
though.
RRQ.
Monyet's on it.
The spike with a tap. Clear peek from Absol.
Didn't get half, right?
The
I don't
support
think.
from Jemkin, not quite there. He was pressured
Nah,
to keep some
couldn't have been
attention
any
on
better.
towards Heaven. And with that, he's running out
Nice
of
shot.
time. Might find the kills needed, but
Nice
still
shot again, but
no defuse.
it's costly.
Another round for Zeta as they inch closer towards match
Take it.
point.
Yeah, looking like Zeta is itching for an upset today. RRQ taking their losses in that last round, but they didn't throw everything into it. Bandits in this particular map of Split, just as dangerous as the shotties if you've got some good crosshair placement, because at close range, that's a one-tap headshot. Zeta Division in another close XVX. They hold their nerve, and even if they lost all of their guns there, they have plenty of money built up. Last time out for RRQ. Zeta Division hasn't even had to use one. The new head coach.
That's right. I mean, they're in an incredible
really
spot.
Had much to say because they've not really had much of a struggle in this game so far.
These two combo well.
Slow start for RRQ. It feels like they
Get over towards site, plant.
Disastrous end to kickoff.
What are they up against? Nothing too scary. Fast rotate, so they could
like
try
that,
fake if they wanted.
But here we are on Split. Meanwhile, Zeta, even up for the upcoming rounds, they still have potential big ults to deploy. RRQ have their work cut out ahead of them.
Yeah. See what RRQ come up with. Operator on Jemkin has been a staple for them thus far. See if they're going to have the money to have access to that. Last round did get very close, bankrupting both teams. Not that RRQ brought any guns into it. Yeah, Jemkin with the
Cool
operator
for the
out,
straight
we'll
up
be on the big
A.
side of that, but as we can see,
Might
it's
work
gonna be
out
a quick
well.
one into A. Xfero is playing full retake.
Have to at this point. But I'm not sure how
Yeah,
well
Viper's gonna get that
gonna
plant.
support you in this retake.
And they didn't
Yeah,
have
I
to
mean,
use
it's
any
full
ults
info
for this.
Jemkin. Crazy guy.
And that's a Viper
Mobilizing
ult.
with the rest of the guys to clear A heaven for the time being. Zeta pinched into the site, and it's looking like a speed up here for
Oh,
RRQ,
they
but the
wanted to go
conversion
real
pass has
fast,
halted them
heavy
in their
site.
tracks.
Such a big connection off of it, and at the same time, just Monyet hampered down. Not the way to kick things off, and it's starting to look like it's gonna be map point already.
Yeah,
Hit up, everything covered.
Really nice.
Actual
Attack
safe.
side around there from Zeta.
12-6.
Read
They
the
get
setup
6 goes
perfectly.
at
They
it.
knew that
And they're
Xfero
looking
would be playing
great.
retake A. He's just been a non-factor in this game thus far. 4 kills on the Viper. Small detail there that I love from Zeta, but they threw the Viper orb into heaven with the pit up. They put the orb up for 1 or 2 seconds and then drop it and bait RRQ walking out into the open in heaven, which gives them another freebie. That's such a cheeky thing that you could do with the Viper, very underrated. Putting up the wall or putting up the orb to try to cause a little movement from the other team that you can potentially take advantage of. Map point from Zeta, and that little point that I make about the Viper is just a small thing to add to the long list of things that they've done extremely well this game. Excellent opening game from Zeta here in
Okay,
stage 1.
6 goes at it. Gotta close
I think
it
they saw
out.
DFM's demise and they said, all right, time to get the Japanese fans back on side.
Yeah, I mean, they're,
I've seen a little bit of that with the watch party.
the whole thing about them getting fourth in their group,
Just one more to close things
from
out.
what we've seen so far,
It's a
makes
rough
sense.
Day for RQ for now. They have the right site in place this time. Shorties and judges though.
Oh,
Okay, Monyet and
Monyet
Xfero
stunned him.
starting to hammer through.
Yeah. Zeta looking rudderless inside of A heaven here. Spike is dropped in the open of A main. They've got a lot of work to do. They're surrounded by shotguns on every angle. Monyet has pilfered himself a rifle.
Okay.
There.
He's just being a bit of an annoyance right now.
Just keep them contained inside this A side. Don't let them exit through vents or anything. Don't want to die too early either though, so as long as Monyet's still doing that, I'm happy.
Easy one from Crazy Guy. Absol.
There we go.
Very
Last
nice run from
alive, but
Monyet on
Monyet's
this.
done a little better on the Neon in that round in particular. 7 for RRQ. Shut down the A plate.
Definitely what you need to see from RRQ. I mean, I'm thinking
Insta jump after
been
that's
having
nice.
a rough time on yet, but if he keeps this up, especially if you think about the cider map where RRQ might play a Neon as well, this could trend upwards.
I mean, that's just shotguns in both of the choke points. Monyet's close to A ramp, and Xfero's playing in ropes, so he gets the instant
Put
rotate onto
Viper
heaven.
over towards mid if they want it.
Okay. Zeta though.
I mean, quick
Lash
guiding
over
light
towards
into
B.
B.
Damn, we're
Just
trying
a
to
one-man fake, courtesy
trying to
of
really
XDL
sell
that
the
will
B
push
pressure right
Jemkin
now.
off of that info line, and then in the meantime, Zeta
Dude,
creeping
all
their
of
way
my
out.
Sky
They
till
drop the wall,
first
but it
10
doesn't catch
seconds, trying to
Monyet.
make it look like there's numbers behind it.
Monyet's trying to reposition.
Monyet has
Good
to
if
get
he at
one.
least gets one.
I did incredible
There
to
he
get
goes,
one.
but at the same time,
Ooh, Cushy's gone
Cushy
down in the
getting taken
1v1.
out. That's kind of
Dude,
all your
Absol
retake
is
utility.
playing outrageous.
Sfero's behind enemy lines. He needs to go massive here. He's getting some pressure onto Absol that flushes them
Still might have
into
done enough.
Xfero. He's ready for XTL behind
When
him.
the
They
flash
know
goes
the sky
sight,
was
hits
over
one.
towards
Big
B.
Jewel this.
Just trying to stay frosty enough to find something, but XDL has other plans as well. Now Jemkin, the only one left. He's already used the saturate. Only thing he has
Damn,
is mobility, and
respect.
unfortunately that's not going to help
He
out
wrecked
against the
him.
high-low. 13
That's
to
he wrecked
7.
him.
What an upset. Zeta have come in today.
Just a perfect game from them. You saw